Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike, 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 Mike. It's hump day. I love that Geico Camel commercial. What's going on, everybody? We're a little less food poison today. Last week was an interesting week, coming out both ends. I had my little one and some stomach issues. But we're good today. Everything's great. Everything's wonderful. We're here. I'm alive. I thought I was going to die. Yeah, it was bad. I saw my death. I was thinking about how much money Baby Bear was going to get off my insurance policies. I thought I was going to die. I thought about the cruise she was going to take as soon as she found out. Crying all the way to the Bahamas, where she'd find her new boyfriend and spend all my money. I thought I was going to die. But I'm here. I'm alive. And because I'm alive, we are going to enjoy one of my favorite podcasts. And anyone who knows me knows I love the Q&A show. Questions and answers. And I got some good questions. So let's get into it. First question. What are your top 5 least favorite kinks or fetishes? That's easy because there's about 15 of them that I don't fuck with. So top 5, absolutely no problem. Number 1, least favorite, not doing it, not interested, no fucking way. Bestiality. Not my thing, not doing it, not interested, no, no, and no. For those of you that are maybe not as well diversed into the BDSM community on the more obscure side, bestiality, yeah, it is exactly what it sounds like. Sex with animals. No, thank you. No, no, and fucking no. Okay? Yeah, not interested. I actually had a partner confide in me once that they were into bestiality, and that relationship didn't move much past that. I never thought that that was something I would need to ask a person getting into a relationship with them. I thought it was kind of just understood that's not okay. And it's not something people do. I was wrong. That was my incorrect assumption, and I was wrong. And once I not only heard that they had done it, but saw the pictures and videos that they took of it, I was done. No, thank you. Yeah, no thanks. I'm good on that. Yeah, and to make it even worse, I knew the dog. It wasn't pretty. That wasn't. Yeah, nope, not my thing. Number 2, anything in any way related to any kind of pedophilia. And for those of you that don't know what that is, that's little kids. Anything having anything to do with little kids, no thank you. There are people out there that claim it's a kink or a fetish, and that for whatever reason it's okay and they're all right, and that's something that is going to come into the community, and they want to put it on the flag and they want it to be included because this era of sensitivity has to have inclusion for everybody. Yeah, no thanks. No, 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 no. It's not okay. So, yeah, those two, hard nose. So, number 3, and this is a big one. Anyone that's been watching this show for a long time, my co-host used to have lots of these stories. Poopy play, scat shit. Do. No thanks. Not into it. Don't do it. Not interested. Not trying it. Don't need to try it. You know how they have those people out there that say you have to try it to know whether or not you're going to like it? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't need to try it. No, I'm good. I'm good. I know what it smells like in the bathroom after I've had a long day of work and a hot cup of coffee in the morning. I'm good. It's not sexy. I don't enjoy it. I'm not into that. I don't. Yeah, I just don't. I don't. No thanks. Yeah, not my thing. No, don't get me wrong. There are people out there that love it, like it, want it. I'm just not one of them. Not my thing. Nope. Number 4, blood play. There are people that like to literally play with blood. They will do things like blood rituals, blood pooling. They will literally play around in blood. Not for me. Not my thing. Not interested. No, thank you. Yeah, just not. Yeah, I'm just not. Nope. Yeah, just not. Number 5, and this one's not that bad, needles. A lot of people out there that like needle play. I don't necessarily have a problem with needle play, but I know that needle play is fucking dangerous. You need to know what you're doing. You need to know anatomy. You need to know where to stick them, how to stick them, where it's okay, where it's not okay. A lot of people play around with it that don't really know what they're doing, and it's real easy to cause nerve damage or create some kind of permanent situation if you take a needle and stick it in the wrong place. And I just don't want that on my conscience. Needle play, not my thing. Don't have a problem with it, don't have an issue with it, just not my thing. I've never been trained in it. I don't have the background to know it well enough to do it safely. So therefore, I just don't do it. I'm not into it. Baby Bear wants to try it. I know some people that are registered nurses that are into needle play that are really good at it that I get in touch with when I know I have a partner that likes it. The slave I had loved it. She used to love needle play. And there was this lady, Miss Karen, which, if you're watching, hi, Miss Karen, who does needle, great work with needles, spectacular needle top. And she would go to her all the time and do some play with her, and she loved it. She enjoyed it. Not my thing. Don't want it. Don't do it. No thanks. Question number 2. How did you discover polyamory? So when I was in college, I was a football player. And for any of you that know what it's like to be an athlete, a college athlete, back in the glory days of the you know football players knocking them down 2 at a time. Like it wasn't even college. You just went to football. Like we had people that went to class for us. Y'all didn't hear that from me, but like it wasn't. You ain't even go to college. You just went to football. It was football party, gym, eat, football party, gym, eat. That was it. So I had gotten into swinging and was into swinging for a long time and got to a point where I was doing the swing clubs on a regular basis, had a bunch of swinging friends, had some regulars that I would play with. And one day I was hanging out with some regulars that I had played with a bunch of times at the club when we were at the club. And after we were done, I was like, yo, I'm kind of hungry. We should go to IHOP or Waffle House to get something to eat. You know, they closed up the breakfast bar. This was Trapeze. If anyone has been to Trapeze, y'all know that omelet station, the breakfast bar. Bro, Trapeze is a swingers club, but the food is outstanding. They have some good food. They have an omelet, a custom omelet station, and they have pancakes. Oh, so good. Food is so good. Or at least it used to be. I haven't been there in a long time, but the food used to be top notch, like literally top shelf. So anyway, breakfast bar had closed up, and I was like, "Yo, we should go to IHOP. We should go to Waffle House, hang out a little bit more, get some breakfast before we go home." And these people looked at me and said, "Oh no, we don't. We're not seen with people that we play with outside of the club." And I was like, "What? I can fadiddle your wife for the last 2 hours, and you can't come get pancakes or a waffle with me? Like that's the offensive step?" So I had started kind of having a realization that the swinging lifestyle was just about the sex with randos and the meaningless hookups. And that's great if that's what you're into and that's what you want, but I did not want that. I wanted like connection and bond and relationship. So I started looking for something more, and that's how I discovered polyamory. Polyamory is more than just the sex. It's the connection, the bond, the actual relationship with more than one person at a time. I wasn't comfortable with cheating, didn't want to lie to people, um, and was very comfortable and very open with being in relationships with more than one person at a time. Now, I'm not the type to have 6, 7, 8 relationships going all at once, because I believe you do a disservice to yourself and all of your partners when you spread yourself too thin. But I'm good with 2, maybe 3 partners. Normally 2 is my max. I might try 3 if one of them is, long distance or not that serious. But polyamory was kind of where I wanted to be. And I found out very quickly after going to some meetups and some informational groups that talked about polyamory and what it was, that I am polyamorous. I'm actually not a swinger, because for me, I'm not interested in just the sex and nothing more. I wanted the connection. I wanted the bond, the commitment. I felt like I was too special to just be giving myself up to be used by people for no reason. If you weren't willing to make some kind of investment in some kind of bond, connection, or relationship, I wasn't interested in you. Because if I ain't worth it, neither are you. My own unique view, everybody's different. A bunch of people don't feel that way. If swinging works for you and you're happy with it, then it works for you and you're happy with it. It didn't work for me and I wasn't happy with it. That's all. So that's how I discovered polyamory. Question number 3. If you weren't in the lifestyle, where do you think you would be? So we talk about polyamory, BDSM, and kink. I've just stated that I'm not really a swinger, so we're going to assume that you're not talking about that lifestyle. But I am definitely a kinkster. I am definitely into BDSM. So we're going to assume you're talking about that lifestyle. If I were not into the BDSM lifestyle, where would I be? I have no idea. I would be hiding in back rooms and garages, beating consensual women in secret. Because the consensual part is very important. I don't feel comfortable beating someone who doesn't want me to beat them and hasn't asked for it. And not only that, you have to earn a beating. Like, you have to really be special for me to beat you. Either I have to love you to spank you, you have to be good so that you have earned the spanking, or you have to pay me to spank you. That's how that works. That's right. Reward. You have to be good for it. So, smile all you want to. You want a spanking? Be good. So, be good. So, I wouldn't just do it to just anybody for any reason, but I would definitely be in somebody's garage who I found out likes to get spanked and wants to pay me to spank them, but I can't do it in public because I don't know what the lifestyle is and I'm not into it. I would definitely be spanking somebody behind somebody's closed door somewhere in secret. Um, I guess technically I would still be in the lifestyle though. So where would I be if I weren't in the life? I don't know. I can't even imagine it. There was a time before I was a dominant, when I was vanilla, in vanilla relationships, and just wasn't super happy. So I guess I'd be in a vanilla relationship just a little unhappy, a little less than as happy as I could be. I don't even want to think about it. That's gross. You weren't in a lifestyle where you could be. Yuck. I'd be a muggle. Ugh. It'd be some peasant somewhere. Gross. Not in the lifestyle. No flavor to my life. Gross. Question number 4. I am new to the lifestyle. What is the best way to find groups or events? This is a good one. So, this is actually a really popular question and something I get asked a lot. On the road, when we go places, when I do parties, when I'm out at events, I get asked this question a lot. Hey, a friend invited me to this party. I'm having a great time. How do I find more parties? Where do I go to see where the parties are? I will tell you this. Different communities, and this is for BDSM. I have to do this for BDSM and I have to do this for swinging because they are different. They are not the same. For BDSM, Different communities operate differently. Here in South Florida, the Fort Lauderdale community is like a big giant high school. It's a huge clique. And if you're not in the right groups, if you don't know the right people, if you don't have the right friends, you don't get invited to the parties. You don't go to the hangouts. You don't do the things. For the most part, people do these munches, which is basically just a meetup at a restaurant. They're local, they're public, and they're always at some vanilla restaurant where you have to be vanilla at the time of the munch. People will have the munches, they'll meet each other at the munches, and then from there, they will discuss what party is happening where, when, who, how, private house parties, this, that, and the other. There is a local dungeon in Fort Lauderdale. They do not like us. They don't like this. When you have this and you want to be a top, they're not interested. They have absolutely no interest in these people that want to manage, run, or be in charge. So any tops that are this, they're not interested. They don't want to really have much to do with you. But if you're a bottom, oh, come right in. You're welcome. We can beat you, we can spank you, we can be in charge, we can run, you'll follow us, you'll do what we say. We're good with that. So bottoms like this, good to go. Tops like this, not interested. And they will very passive aggressively and very subtly let you know they're not interested in you as a top. So I do not affiliate in the Fort Lauderdale local spot that is well known in the BDSM lifestyle for that reason. They have decided that I am no longer welcome at their dungeon for doing things that have been done by many other people that don't look like me and was perfectly fine. And if you really want to know the details, I'll tell you, the local BDSM community is not sex positive. What that means is sex is not allowed. There is no penetration of any kind. No toys, no fingers, no penises. It is anti-sex. You can play, you can have all the non-sexual play that you want to when it's kink related, but there is no swinging, there is no sex. I had a scene at this spot and I inserted my fingers into my girlfriend. I broke a dungeon rule because I did insert my fingers into my girlfriend. They found out about it 2 years later and decided that I was no longer welcome there. 2 years later, when they found out that I had consensually had a scene with my girlfriend at the time, and I put my fingers in her. Now, I had seen people that don't have this put their fingers in their partners many times. Never was a big deal, which is why I didn't think it was a big deal. But evidently, I had something they didn't have. This right here. So, there have been other people that have come out and had this same conversation about them, but it is what it is. They own the spot, it's their spot, they make the rules, they do the things. It's not like this is some government regulated situation. Two people own it and they make the rules. They decide what's okay and what's not okay. It is what it is. They told me not to come back, I don't go. That simple. Technically, I broke a rule. They got rid of me. It is what it is. Like I said, plenty of other people broke the rule and it was no problem. I broke the rules, a problem. Oh well, so be it. Life sucks, not fair, whatever. Who gives a shit? I got 1,000 other things to do. Not going to their dungeon, don't hurt me, don't bother me. It is what it is. They don't get my money, I'm good. So, FetLife is the name of the website where you would find out what munches are available in your local area. Okay? Okay. Now, swingers. Swingers get it on. Ain't no meetups, ain't no talk about it. It says, we gonna have a party. You coming? You coming? You coming? You coming? You coming? This how much it costs. You want to come? You donate. Now, it is illegal to charge for sex. That is solicitation. But if I am having a party and you want to come to my party and you decide to make a donation at the door to get into my party, then that's a donation you made at the door to get into my party, and so be it. You didn't pay to come in. You made a donation. Thank you. Welcome to the party. So, SDC.com. That is the name of the website that most of the swinger parties are listed on in South Florida. You go on that website, you sign up for a membership, you go to events, and boom, the world will open up. There are other websites, SLS.com, AFF.com, SDC, SLS, AFF. Those are all the ones I can think of right off the top of my head. But literally thousands of websites. Google knows everything. And Reddit. But Google knows everything. So Google, swinger website, local swinger events website, boom, got it. So that's how you find out about the groups or events. Now, what the newbies, the people that are not into this and you're just jumping in with both feet and you don't really know what's going on, this is what you're looking for. You are going to get what we call vetted. Being vetted means I need to talk to someone that knows you're not a fucking sicko, that you're not a creep, that you're not someone who's going to fuck up the party, that you're okay, that you're a person that is an okay person. So you may have to go to a beginner's event before you're allowed to go to like a hardcore event. A beginner's event normally is a party where you don't have to be vetted. They will take a chance on you, but because it's a beginner's party, a lot of the hardcore people and the hardcore players don't go to those parties. And a lot of the more hardcore play does not happen at those parties. Okay? Now, as a newbie going into a party where you're not vetted or you're going to a party to be vetted, number one, find out the rules of the party. Don't just show up and you don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay? Most of the parties have themes. Okay? Most of them. So make sure you try to go in themes. Okay? Most of the parties will have whatever the rules of that party are. Things like a mandatory dress down after midnight. Doors lock after a certain time. Once the doors lock, you can go out, but you can't get back in. If you show up after that time, you can't get into the party. Most of the parties will have a situation where you have to pay in advance. Some will let you pay at the door. Most of the time, if you can pay at the door, there is an upcharge. So paying in advance will save you a little bit of money. Sometimes, especially at the hardcore parties, a personal reference will be mandatory, just like Ashton Gold put in the comments, okay? If you are a newbie going to a party as a newbie, and it's a party that you are going to in order to establish some kind of history so that you can be vetted for a more hardcore party later, then let the host know you're new to the lifestyle, you don't really know people, you're trying to get into it, and you're coming here as part of your vetting process. What they might do is they might ask you to fill out a questionnaire or a form or something like that, just asking you questions about your history and the lifestyle, things that you've done before. Swinging does a lot less vetting than BDSM. Most BDSM events, I guarantee you there's going to be some kind of vetting process. Because in BDSM, we are doing dangerous shit. We enjoy dangerous shit. I do shit that can kill people all the fucking time. And it's a lot of fun. And I fucking love it. But I have a very long history in a lot of different areas of everything I've done for a long time. I've been in BDSM for over 25 years. I've established history in Florida, Ohio, New York, Texas, Oklahoma, DC, California, and other places that I can't remember right now because my brain is old. But it all started with, hey, I would like to come to the party. I'm going to get in touch with the host. my screen name on SDC or FetLife is so-and-so. Check out my profile. I'd like to come to the party. Take a look at my friends list. If you know any of my friends, feel free to get in contact with them if you need to vet me. If not, just let me know what I need to do next. Boom. That's it. Okay? Now, rule number 1. And I hate that I have to say this. Don't be a fucking creep. Even if you are a creep, fake it like you're not. Don't be a fucking creep. If this is your first party, you are brand new. Don't be the eager beaver. Don't be jumping around to everybody trying to do everything in one night. Relax. Play it cool. Understand, there are more parties coming. In South Florida, there is literally something going on every single weekend. I promise. Most of the time, the people you see at one party are going to be the same people you see at the next and the next and the next and the next. So you don't have to get to everyone tonight. Relax. No means no. BDSM, swinger, does not matter. No means no. If a woman tells you no, you can try to be politely persistent. Politely persistent. Politely persistent. She says no to going in the back room. Ask if maybe sitting down and having a conversation first is something she'd be willing to do. She says no to the back room and no to the conversation. Politely. Okay, no problem. Have a good night. For every person that says no, there'll be someone else that says yes. The easiest way to get kicked out of a party is somebody tells you no, you jump in your feelings, now you want to cuss a bitch out. Somebody tells you no, you get in your feelings, now you want to fight. Somebody tells you no, you jump in your feelings, now you want to act like a child. You get kicked out the party, you're not getting your donation back. You donated. It's gone. And most likely you're going to be banned from coming back to that party again. So don't be a fucking creep, okay? Don't be a chocolate starfish. Okay? Good behavior. Polite. Nice. Number 2, you ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. Everybody is there doing their thing. You're there for the same reason. You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. You ain't got nothing to worry about. So relax. Chill out. Have a drink. Not too much. Have some food. Not too much. And relax. Number 3, not too much. The worst thing you can possibly do is eat too much at a swingers party, get an upset stomach, and then be trying to boo-boo in the party bathroom. You do not, I repeat, do not, D-O-N-O-T, D-O-N apostrophe T, don't want to have to take a shit at a swingers party. They will clown your ass, okay? As soon as you come out the bathroom and they get that smell, they gonna talk about your ass. Do not eat too much and have to go to the bathroom and boo-boo, because you gonna look like boo-boo the fool, okay? They're going to clown your ass, okay? You will be embarrassed and they will talk about you. They're gonna tell you they won't, they're lying. They will. They're gonna tell you it's okay, it's not. Don't believe it. Do not boo-boo at a swingers party. If you do, bring some poop. What's that, poopery? Bring some cigarettes. Bring some matches. Bring something so you can get rid of that smell real quick before you walk out. Okay? Because the last thing you want is to be the dude at the swingers party that walked out the bathroom and left that stink behind without that. Or when you walk out, act like it wasn't you. Be like, oh, somebody blew that motherfucker up. Whatever you got to do, do not boo-boo in the swinger party's bathroom. Okay? If you have to, you have to. But if you do, I don't. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. The food is there for after you put in some work, or if you really like starving, that's fine. And for those of y'all that pig out at the party, there are people talking about you. If you come to the swingers party and you got a big old giant plate of food like you ain't never ate before, there are people at the party talking about your ass. Okay? I have been to more swinger parties than I can remember. I have hosted swinger parties. I have heard, seen, and done some of these things. Okay? I'm telling you right now, there is the right attention, there is the wrong attention. Boo booing in the swinger bathroom, wrong attention. Okay? I've seen it. Eating too much food at the swinger party, wrong attention. I have seen it. Crazy enough, dislocating a woman's hip and having the paramedics called because you fucked her that badly, right attention. I've seen that also. What's up, David? I know, I ain't seen you in a while. Anyway, crazy, crazy. Sheraton hotel party, 95, 96 ish. All we heard was a pop, and this woman starts screaming. And I'm thinking, yo, David is giving it to her. And then all I hear is, yo, we got to call the paramedics. Y'all got to get dressed. And I'm like, the fuck is going on? And this woman is still screaming, but we realize it's in pain, not pleasure. Long story short, paramedics come. We found out he was hitting it so hard, he dislocated her hip. Paramedics took her out on a stretcher. When I tell you this boy was smiling from ear to ear like he was the Easter Bunny, and the very next party after that, his play card was full all night long. He put a girl in the hospital, right attention. Just know there's the wrong attention and there is the right attention. Don't boo-boo in the swinger bathroom. Don't eat too much food. Don't get drunk. For those of you that have been to a swingers party before and you got drunk at the party, we talked about your ass. And I say we because me and everybody else at the party, we talked about you. Okay? Sloppy drunk, you can't speak straight. You can't stand up. You throwing up. You had to get taken to the hospital. Your friends did not want to claim you. You know you drunk when your friends don't know you no more. Okay? Do not drink too much at the swingers party. Self-control, moderation, very important things. Okay? Be on good behavior. Don't be the person they talking bad about. Don't be the bad attention. The worst thing you can do as a newbie who hasn't been vetted and you going for the first time is to be the person that's there for the first time and getting the bad attention. You're not coming back. They're not inviting you back. You're not making the guest list. Just be good. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Be good. Okay? Next question. I want my wife to dominate me, but I'm not sure how to approach that topic. Any suggestions or advice? So, just like anything else, you got to know your teammate. You married. That means you know your teammate because y'all been long enough. Y'all been together long enough to be married. So what that means is you know her well enough to know whether you can do the Charmony move and Nike that shit and just do it, or if you got to kind of sneak it in there. Okay, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna assume anything. But if you're asking this question, you probably don't have a dominant personality, and you're probably not the type to just Nike that shit and just do it. Hey, dominate me now. Like you're probably not the one that's going to be giving the orders if you want her to be the one to dominate you. Granted. But Start off with some hypotheticals. Hey, a friend of mine at work was talking about how his wife makes him serve her dinner at night. You think you'd like something like that? You think you'd like making me serve you? And sometimes when he serves her, he has to put a collar on. And she walks around holding the leash. If that's something you're into, throw it into the story. If her face is like, ugh, then you know, yeah, that shit is weird, ain't it? I never do some shit like that. If she's like, you be like, you know what? We should try that. Hypotheticals work. Option number 2. There is porn for everything. If you know you want your wife to dominate you, find some kinky wife domination porn, put it on when you guys watch porn together, and look at her reaction. See what she thinks about it. If she gets to a point where she's like, you're like, yo, babe, we should try that. We should see how that works. If she looks at you and is like, what the fuck is this? Be like, shit, I don't know. They put the wrong shit in the box. This ain't even the one that I clicked on. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Hypotheticals work. Porn works. If you are already, as Trump would say, beta. If you're already in a relationship where she's a little in charge, where she's a little dominant, she's a little controlling, she's in a position where she's already dominating you, then just keep that going and move it a little further. Most of the time, men that are very successful, men that are very in charge on the daily basis, like to be submissive in the bedroom. And they tend to want to make that switch so they can cut their brain off. They want to get to a point where they can be the ones that are being told what to do, because during the day at work, in their professional life, they do all of the telling what to do. Now they want to be on the other end. They want to shut that off. Having that conversation with your wife can sometimes be something that allows her to kind of see your side of it, and can be an easy way for her to kind of get it and just turn that on and see where it goes. But all of those were very kind of subtle, easy ways to kind of figure out where her head is at before you just roll full steam ahead and hit her with it, okay? Work it in slow. Now, again, you know your teammate. If she's already dominant, if she already has those traits, if she's already pretty much doing those things, then just throw it in. Just be like, hey, I thought you liked this because you like all that other stuff. Let's do it. And just Nike that shit. Now, have you ever gotten any injuries from rough sex? Yes, I have. And this is a story not even Baby Bear knows, because it's never come up. I've never told her, never even talked to her. But in my college years, anyone that knows me knows I have a bad knee. And it was an old football injury from back in the day. I was actually shot in my leg. So shortly after being shot, I thought that I was healed and everything was good, and I could just go back to being me. My leg said, nah, we ain't good. The fuck you thinking? So I was in a young lady's dorm room, and I thought I was killing it. I was putting in work. You hear me? You hear me? She was crying. Tears. Okay? I'm putting in work. At some point, as I was putting in work, I had used the bed for a little leverage and decided I was going to put my foot on the bedpost just for a little extra push. And when I put my foot on the bedpost to kind of push off, the whole bed frame just collapsed. But because my foot was on the bedpost when I was pushing off, it collapsed on my foot. When I tell y'all, I hollered. A couple days later, my toe turned purple. The nail fell off. I was limping. My toe was gone, y'all. It was gone. It was gone. My toe went to Jesus. Okay, it was gone. I ain't had no toe no more. I definitely didn't have no fingernail. The toe was there, but the fingernail was gone. Okay. A couple weeks later, the nail bed went back to being pink. A couple weeks after that, the nail grew back. Everything was fine. But when I tell y'all, I thought my whole foot had been cut off. You don't know the type of pain that comes from losing a pinky toenail because something crushed. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. It's the pinky toe. The pinky toe, that thing, woo, child. I thought my whole foot was gone. That thing hurt. That thing hurt. That's the worst. Of course, cramps. I've had a couple leg cramps. I had a real bad stomach cramp once. I've lost my soul a couple times. You know, when they suck your soul out, you know, when they keep going after you already finish, you lose all your juice. And then they keep going because they don't want the juice. They want your whole soul. So, yeah, I've lost my soul a bunch of times. But, yeah, the toe was definitely the worst physical injury. Next question. What is something your partner does that turns you on, non-sexual? There's a face that my partner makes, Baby Bear, and it is the cutest little face. And she does it like at random times. She like curls her lips into her mouth and just. And it is the cutest little face. Just a little. Just a face. And she makes that little face when she's embarrassed. She makes that little face when something happens that she knows I'm going to make fun of or that makes her feel anxiety or anxious. She makes that face when, yeah, she makes that face whenever she has these little moments where she makes the face. And it's the face. It's the face. Now, I have a partner in Idaho that also has this thing that she does, non-sexual, that turns me on. Whenever she is, and she doesn't realize it, but whenever she is in a situation where she feels like bossy, she'll do this thing with her head where she kind of rocks it from side to side. And it's cute because it's like you think you're so big and bad, but you're so little. You're so cute and little. And she's like she's the boss. So cute. So it's kind of the little things about your person that endear you to them. Yeah, it's the little things. The last question, and I saved the best for last. And this is another story that Baby Bear doesn't even know because before I got this question, I hadn't even thought about it. And when I got the question, I was like, wow, that was a thing. Have you ever been caught during sex? And the answer to that question is yes. But the most embarrassing one was the time that my mother caught me having sex. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. So when I was a teenager, and this was relatively shortly after I lost my virginity. So you got to remember, I'm in a place where I'm just discovering sex. Like I don't even know what I've been missing all this time. I lost my virginity at 16. This was at 17. This was like the second or third person I'd ever had sex with. So this person made the mistake of letting me know that they wanted to have sex. And this was like going to be one of those times where it was planned out. So I was going all out to make sure it was thebomb.com because my friends had all told me that the better you were, the more they would want and the more they would come back. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna make this the best she's ever had. Anyway, I decide that I'm going to use the jacuzzi tub in the master bedroom at my mama house because it's a jacuzzi tub. It's got the jets, it's got a little like ramp to get in it. It's got this little like thing around it. So I set up candles. I got some flowers. I run the water, make sure it's nice and hot. Turn the jets on. She comes in. I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm gonna show you something you ain't never seen before. You know, we young. Jacuzzi. Ain't never seen that before. It's some new shit. When you kids, that's new shit. Now, that ain't shit. But back then, that was some new shit you ain't never seen before. I'm gonna rock your world. So she sees it, she flips the fuck out. So we start kissing, clothes come off, we get in the tub, we going at it. And then as we going at it, I hear the water splashing, but I hear something that sounds like the door opening. And I'm like, it's too early for anybody to be coming home. They don't normally get home until much later than this because I'm planning this like early afternoon. My parents don't get home till like late at night. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. And then I hear, because remember, front door, master bedroom door, bathroom door. So I got like 3 layers. And then I hear layer number 2, the master bedroom door. And I'm like, yo, stop moving. Stop moving. Don't make no noise. Don't make no noise. And in my mind, I was thinking, as long as she don't come in the bathroom, we'll be fine. So if we're quiet, she won't know we're in here. And as long as she doesn't come in the bathroom, we'll be fine. They had a back door to the back patio. As soon as she leaves the room, we can get out the bathroom, grab our shit, run out the back, go to the front of the house, and pretend like we just getting home. Plan. Bang. Got it. She puts her stuff on the bed. I'm like, shh, don't move, be quiet, be quiet. Sure enough, bathroom door opens. Light comes on. My mama looking at her ass in the air and me underneath. She said, I'm leaving and y'all better not be here when I get back. And then she left. And as soon as she was out, we was out. And later that night when I came home, she tore my ass up. Beat the dog shit out my ass. Let me tell y'all something. This was not gentle parenting. This was not the era of sensitivity. This was back in the days where your parents used to beat the shit out of you. Anyone that grew up with some baby boomer parents, anyone that is Generation X, if you Generation X and you my age, you know what it's like to have your parents beat your ass. Yeah. She beat my ass. I deserved it. I can't complain. I did deserve it. That was disrespectful. As an adult, I understand how disrespectful that was. But I was young. I was just trying to get some coochie. Wasn't the first time I got beat. Damn sure wasn't the last time I got beat. I can tell y'all this. My mama beat the dog shit out of me more times than I can remember. But I deserved every motherfucking beating I got. And if my mama hadn't beaten me as much as she did, I'd be in jail right now. Gentle parenting, that shit would not have worked with me. I needed them beatings. For me to grow up and be the responsible young adult that I am now, the father of 2 boys, the good man, the all of the good things about me, I had to get beat. If I hadn't got beat, oh hell no. I'd be somewhere with a gun, pistol whipping somebody right now. I'd be doing some kind of crime right now if I hadn't gotten the beatings. So I deserved every one of them. And I'm glad she was there to give them to me. Because there's plenty of people out there, friends of mine, in jail right now because they ain't have no parents tearing their asses up. So, mama, thank you for them beatings. They hurt. I ain't like them at the time, but I needed them. They kept my ass in line, figuratively and literally. I swear to God, she beat that alignment out my ass. I probably had scoliosis before I got all the beatings. And beat my damn spine straight. But that was the last one. Y'all know I love Q&A night. I love the interaction. I love being able to kind of interact with the fans and answer y'all questions. Q&A night is always my favorite. Like, I love y'all. And I love that y'all love us. Keep on sending the questions in. Keep on asking them. I'll keep on answering them. Thank y'all. I'm glad y'all here. Thank y'all for tuning in, keeping us going. I appreciate all of y'all. I really do. I know I don't get many people watching live, but yo, them Friday and Saturday streamers, y'all put them numbers through the roof. On them Friday and Saturday night, my recording watchers, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Y'all be doing the damn thing. I see the numbers on YouTube, and I see them numbers for those Friday and Saturday watchers. Y'all be doing it. I appreciate y'all. Okay? So, have a good week. We're going to see y'all next week, next Wednesday. We got a party coming up, the pool party, Lex's pool party, Splash Takeover. And I think that's it. We got Splash Takeover. We got Lex's pool party. Splash Takeover is the end of this month. It's the end of this month. January, February, March, April 29th. I'm going to get back.
May 29th to June 1st.
Splash Takeover is May 29th, the end of next month. My bad. May 29th to June 1st. Hotel Takeover. The whole thing in Atlanta. Boom, boom, boom. Big ups to Splash. Doing it big. We'll be doing a broadcast. We'll be doing a broadcast from Splash. I had hiccups, y'all. We'll be doing a broadcast from Splash, but you got plenty of time to get tickets. You got plenty of time to go to the website, splashtakeovers.com. Check it out. Complete hotel takeover, classes, events, pool party, dungeon, all the things. All the things. Impact, rope, classes, all the things. Vendors, all the things. Lex's pool party, that's not until June. Plenty of time for that. Chelsea's birthday party just finished. That's just finished. So that one passed. You missed it. Sorry. We had a good time. Plenty of rope.
Pool party June 13th.
Lex's pool party June 13th. Plenty of rope for the ladies at Chelsea's party that I tied up. Love all y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Dipped in chocolate. Girl, you did the damn thing. Appreciate you. Loved it, loved it, love it. Please, when y'all see the girls upstairs passing out the condoms, take a condom. Stop just running up in stuff raw. Y'all just raw dog and everything. Take a condom. They free. You ain't got to pay for them. Use them. Just spreading shit around. Nasty asses. Yuck. But oh well. Y'all had fun. That's all that matters. It was a good party. That IHOP afterward hit the spot too. I ain't go, but I heard stories. IHOP was on and popping. Good night, good night, good night.